Hello Venture family and welcome to Venture Midweek. We're going to jump right into things. So this past Sunday we learned about Romans 6 and we learned of this idea that we are slaves and we are serving a master, and we serve either the master of sin or the master of Jesus. And so today I want to look at just very practical applications of what it looks like to serve these masters. So jump with me in Romans 6 verse 12. It says this right here. Do not let sin therefore reign in your mortal body to make you obey its passions. Do not present your members to sin as instruments for unrighteousness, but present yourselves to God as those who have been brought from death to life, and your members to God as instruments for righteousness. So understand this, if we've been bought by God, if we are slaves to Jesus, then we no longer allow our sin, our bodies, our minds, our hands, our feet, our leg, we don't allow any of it to serve our old master of sin. And if we claim to follow Jesus, we claim to serve that master, and our lives, our bodies are a representation of serving the master of sin, we need to change some things. Understand something, that when we serve Jesus as our master, when we give our life over to him, it changes every single thing that we do. We as Christians, we shouldn't be able to go to restaurants the same way and look at our servers the same way, because that server is a child of God. And so we have empathy and we have care and we have compassion, we have love. So we see behind the glazed eyes sometimes. We see behind the weary hearts and souls that we come in contact with, and we need to be a representation to Jesus to these people. So we tip well. We are individuals that are caring about them. We're asking them about their day. We are being a light of the world to a dark world. I also think of it in the realm of driving. Like, I, as a driver, I no longer am allowed to use my hands to throw up certain gestures when people make me angry when I am driving. I am no longer allowed to exude this road rage when someone cuts me off. I even think of it in this way, like I try to drive the speed limit as much as possible because I want to obey the law. Romans 13 talks about respecting and obeying the law. Like me as a Christian, I should be driving the speed limit as much as possible to the best of my abilities. I think of it in this idea of dualism, this double-mindedness, that we say one thing and that we do another, and that we put on this mask in this area of our lives, but in another area of our lives we wear a different mask. And what I'm trying to convince us of is, if we are a slave to Jesus, we are a master of Jesus, to put on the mask of Jesus, to put on that and never take it off, to be a light of the world every single way we go, every single place we go, every single thought we make, every single decision we make it through the lens of Jesus, because he's the one that we're serving. He's the one that's giving us more and more obedience, more and more righteousness, more and more sanctification. Venture family, we have been bought with a price, and because we've been bought with that price, it changes every single thing that we do. And so I hope that this encourages you from a practical application to just maybe change some small things around the fringes of our lives, change our perspective, change the way that we do things, change the way that we represent ourselves to this world. If you found this video to be helpful to you, I'd encourage you, like, comment, subscribe, send it to a friend, and Venture family, we'll see you this Sunday, and we'll see you next week at Venture Midweek.